Another day, another dollar. Thank the Lord for another 24. God, I knew that was you. I'm just finishing up with the gym, baby. Big shoulder workout. Got some calisthenics at the end, man. Just sitting out here on my driveway smoking my cigar, man. But quick video though, man. We talking about money, man. And some of the things that have changed in my life, you know, as my finances have improved over the year, my cash flow, my earnings, you know what I'm saying, my salary over the years, you know. Anybody out there that's going through that financial struggle, you know, you may just be getting by. You may be living paycheck to paycheck. You may be one check away from financial disaster, man. All I want to tell you, man, is to hang in there, keep grinding, keep hustling, because I know what it's like, man. You know what it's like. You barely just making ends meet. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I look back over the years at my life, and it's like I've come a long way, man. You know what I'm saying? When I look back, I remember my first apartment, the rent was only $375. I was living in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Slumlord. You know, it looked like an old abandoned building off of Home Alone 2. You remember when Kevin, he set up all the booby traps for Marv and what's the name at his I think it was his uncle old abandoned apartment building or something. That's how my first apartment looked, man. No cap, no lie. You know, it was like, that's all I could afford at the time. I didn't have no furniture. You know, all I had was a fold-out futon that I got from Walmart. All I had for entertainment was really my laptop at the time. I had a little stand, one of those step stools that I used for my dresser. I would put my laptop on there. I would order movies off of Amazon, just watch DVDs. That was my entertainment. You know, I eat cheap meals and shit, man, like Pizza Hut, Wendy's, McDonald's. I go out to eat every now and then, you know. But, I was a broke college student in college. But as time went on, you know, I just stayed focused. You know, I was like, this ain't going to be forever. You know what I'm saying? And I got in my field. You know, I studied criminal justice. So I got my 4-year degree. I started working at the county jail. My money went up. It shot up fast once I got on there. I was able to get into a nicer apartment. You know, I worked the county jail for 2 years. Then I got on with the feds, the Bureau of Prisons, the federal prison system. My money shot up again. Boom. Now I bought me, well, I didn't buy, I rented me a little 2-bedroom townhouse in a nice part of town while I was working at my last federal prison, living in West Virginia. Then fast forward a couple of years, I moved down here to North Carolina. Man, my income shot up way more. It's way more overtime at the prison I'm at now. So it was like, it was life changing. I was able to buy a house. I bought my house right here back in 2015. I bought both of my cars paid off. You know, I don't really have no debt outside my house. I'm able to take trips out the country every year. You know, I got money saved up in my retirement accounts, my investment portfolio, stuff like that. So, you know, it's a journey, it's a marathon, not a sprint, man. You just got to hang in there, man. But these are some of the things too, though, I noticed, you know, as I've increased my income, my cash flows improved over the years. You know, one of the main things is I can pay for things that save me time. That's one thing that the wealthy and the rich are big on, man. They all about, man, spending money on shit that'll save them time. You know, you can make all the money in the world, but you can't get no more time. You know what I'm saying? So for instance, with me, you know, I used to cut my grass when I first bought my house, and I got a big front yard and I got a big backyard. You know, it used to take me like 3 hours. I mean, I'm the type, you know, I'll look at it as a workout. I'll be out here slaving, trying to walk back and forth I had the push lawnmower too. I'm walking back and forth fast as I can out here sweating, man, like it's damn slavery. Then after a while, I started looking around at my neighbors. You know, it's a whole bunch of landscape crews that work in my subdivision. I'm like, man, you know what, man, I'm gonna go ahead and pay somebody to start cutting my grass. That'll save me 3 hours, you know. And the dude, he been cutting my grass now for like a few years. He charged $75 every 2 weeks. That's something I'll pay for to save me time. You know, that's 3 hours. I could be doing something else more productive. I could be working on something else. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way you got to look at it. You know, maybe instead of going in the grocery store when it's busy shopping, getting your groceries for 2 hours, they got new things now where you could just buy your groceries online and you just go there and pick it up as soon as you pull in the parking lot. Stuff like that, man. You pay somebody to set up your website for your business, you know, stuff that's going to save you time. That's a big thing, you know, as I increase my cash flow, my income has risen, man. So definitely You definitely want to be looking at the shit like that, man. This is the next thing, man. I'm big on vacation. You know, I try to take a few trips out the country every year for vacation. These days, as my money is increased and improved, I'm able to take better vacations, take vacations out the country. You know, my birthday every year is in December. I take that whole week off and I go out the country. You know, I done been out the country probably 12 times by myself. You know, I just travel like that, you know. But growing up, man, when I was a kid, we was poor. We lived in the projects, the hood. We ain't take no vacations out no country. The most we would have did for a vacation was probably going to the family reunion. You know, I may have took a couple of trips, went out for school. You know, I remember in the 4th grade, we took a class trip to Alabama. I think the 8th grade, we went to Philadelphia. My senior trip in high school, we went to Chicago. But outside of that, shit, I ain't really get to go nowhere, you know. So now that I'm in position to, I try to travel as much as I can, you know. And I've really only been to like the tropics, the Caribbean. I've been to like Dominican Republic like 6 times, Jamaica a couple times, Aruba, Colombia, Cabo, Mexico. I've been to Mexico a few times, shit like that, you know. But I say I want to start taking some bigger trips, you know, like Europe, Africa, Asia, stuff like that. I'm gonna work my way up to them. I like to be there in a few hours. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. As long as it's tropical, I can get there, man. Put on my swimming trunks and my fedora, got my cigar, go to the swim up bar, give me a drink. I'm cool. But we gonna work. We gonna get there, man. You know, so you gotta take the time to travel this world. It's a whole world out here for you to discover. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know people, man, back where I grew up at, man, they ain't even left the state. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole world out here for you to discover, man. It's people, you know, different customs, different cultures, different beliefs, man. I try to always learn and explore and discover new things, you know, see how other people around the world are living. So I'm big on travel. So that's another thing right there, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the next thing, you know, as far as my income improving, my cash flow. It's like the more money that I'm able to save these days, the more I got a financial safety net. You know what I'm saying? In case something happen. You know, when you live in paycheck to paycheck, man, it's like you one disaster away from being in financial ruin. The car break down, you ain't got the money to fix it. And it's like, damn, I gotta still keep going to work to make this money to pay the rent. You know what I'm gonna do? I ain't got the money to pay to get the car fixed. I'm gonna have to catch the bus to work. Shit like that, you know, because if I don't go to work, I'm gonna get evicted from my apartment. I'm gonna be on the streets or sleeping in the homeless shelter, you know, shit like that. So, you know, it's like I'm able to save money now to the point where my car was to break down, you know, I got 2 cars, so I could just drive my other car. I could put this car in the shop and pay for it. I got the money to pay for it. You know, I remember there was a time when my water heater broke in the house, man. You know, I had to pull from my savings. That shit, my home warranty, I got a home warranty. They didn't cover it for one reason or another. But I'm like, well, shit, I need a hot water pump. I got to have hot water. I just had to pull from my savings. You know, it was like $2,500. You know, if I was, 10 years ago, man, I would have been like, shit. I would have had to goddamn boil some water on the damn stove and goddamn take me a hot bath like that until I'm able to save up the money or go get a loan from the bank or some shit like that. When you got money stacked up, you got a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to the point where I got like probably damn 2-3 years worth of living expenses saved up. You know, I'm like a year and some change, you know, but it's like you can never save too much money. You know what I'm saying? You never know what can happen. You can get sick. You can lose your job. You can get injured on the job, stuff like that. You may have to take care of a family member, your mom or dad getting old. They got to move in with you, stuff like that. So you always want to keep that stuff in mind. You know, as your income increases, you want to try to save as much money as you can. Me, I save like 20% in my retirement account. Then I save like damn near another $1,000 every check. You know, I put it into stock market, the crypto, shit like that. So it's like I'm down there saving like sometimes $2,000 every 2 weeks. You know, I'm just trying to stack and save for a rainy day because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? This is the next thing, man. As my income increased, man, you know, I noticed this a lot, man. I get a lot of offers in the mail for credit cards, shit like that. People coming up my door, man, they want you to buy a solar panel on the roof. And these people came one time, they wanted me to buy this high-ass vacuum. I can't remember the name of it. Y'all probably know it's a stainless steel vacuum. Man, it was like $2,000, man. He caught me right when I was about to go out the door to go to the gym. Usually I say no, man, because I'm like, man, I'm not buying none of that shit, man. They always trying to sell you some kind of insurance or policy. You know, I get credit card offers all the time. My credit is A1. My credit score probably like down there 800. You know, I got like $40,000 worth of credit line on my credit cards, but I pay my shit off every month. You know, the banks pay me to use their credit card. This is a hack, man. I'm gonna put y'all on to, man. If you got credit cards with reward points, put as many of your bills onto your credit card, shit that you gonna pay anyways. Put them on your credit card and pay the credit card off at the end of the month. By the end of the year, man, I'll be having like damn near $1,000, $1,500, man, in rewards, cash back points, you know, that I could use for whatever, you know. So it's like I put my car insurance, my daughter's daycare, any utility bills, when I go out to eat, pay for gas, anything that I'm gonna pay for anyways, I put on my credit card. I swipe everything on the credit card, man. That's a hack right there. Definitely look into that, man. But I've learned to say no, man, to all these credit card offers. It's like people they don't never put no shit in my mailbox talking about, here goes some money. It's always an offer or some shit that's gonna make you spend money, man. You gotta learn to say no. As you start to increase your income, you start to grow wealthier over time, you're gonna get people trying to come with these presentations, these offers, family, friends, business proposals, loan and money. I'm cool on all that, man. That's how the rich stay rich. The wealthy, they stay rich by doing the opposite. They stingy with their money, man, for a good reason. You know, they know the hard work and the sacrifice it took for them to get to that point where they at in life. So they not trying to piss their wealth away. They not trying to end up back where they are, you know. And it make you feel better when you get to that point and you had to grind from the bottom to the top for it. I ain't talking about nobody that inherited riches. You a trust fund, baby, a silver spoon. I ain't no hater. If that's how you was born, man, I'm proud for you. I'm happy for you. But you know, most people, we out here on the grind, trying to run this shit up, man, trying to go from nothing to something. You know what I'm saying? This is the next thing, man. When you got money and your income increases, man, you got money put up and shit like that, you could buy your way out of a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? For instance, man, you know, say I'm out to eat. I take a chick or something on a date, or I'm out and, you know, my credit card get declined. I'm the type, I can always carry cash on me. So whether I got to tell the waitress, hold on, man, you can come with me to the car, I got to get some cash out the car, or I got cash on me, man. You know, back in the day, shit, my car got declined, I'd be looking crazy as hell. Like, damn, man, my shit tight. Old girl across the table looking at me like, oh, man, this dude broke as hell, man. I done went on a date with a damn bum. He expect me to pay for it. I ain't gonna never hear from her ass again, you know. So, you know, you can buy yourself out of situations like that. You break down on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. You in the sticks, the tow truck, you finally able to get them to come out there. They only take cash. You keep cash on you, stuff like that, man. You get a traffic ticket. You know, you like, shit, I ain't trying to go to court, man. I just pay the ticket. Fuck it, man. And they could, whatever, man. They can issue me a citation or some shit like that. Stuff like that, man. You could buy your way out of certain situations. You know what I mean? This is the last thing, man, I'm gonna leave y'all with. The more money I make and the more money I put up, it's like the harder my money starts to work for me. What I mean by that is, you know, like I said, I'm big in the stock market, investing. You know, whether you investing in stocks, crypto, real estate, you starting your business. The more money you put into it, the more money you have working for you. It's like the bigger the returns, the harder your money starts to work. There's been days, right, where I'm at work and I log in and I check my investment portfolio. I done made more money than I'm making at work. You know what I'm saying? I done made, on a good day in the stock market, I may have made $2,000 damn near dollars, man. I done seen it. I done had days like that. I got so much money invested. So that keeps me motivated to keep saving, to try to put up as much money as I can. The goal is, you don't want to put your money to sleep. You want to put it to work. You know, a lot of people like to just put their money in the bank, in the savings account, shit like that. You got to have some money in the bank, but the rich and the wealthy, they got most of their money tied up in investments that's working for them to bring them even more money. You know what I'm saying? You put your money in the stock market, man. You keep putting it in. Now look up. You got 1,000 shares of this company. You bought it for $100 a share. Now it done went up to damn $175, $200 a share. You damn shit. You might have made a damn $4,000-$5,000 payday, man, off your initial investment. Shit like that, man. That's how you got to think when it comes to money. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I remember, like I said, it was damn near not so long ago where shit, I ain't had no money, broke as hell, living check to check. All I could put up was maybe shit, $25, $50 out my check. Something was better than nothing, though. You know, fast forward to now, I could on a good check, I could put up probably $2,000, $3,000 if I wanted to, if I really wanted to stretch it that far. But I still like to enjoy myself, you know, go out to eat, travel, you know, buy some nice clothes every now and then, shit like that, splurge a little bit. You know, it's all about balance in life. If y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got the merchandise for sale. Shop with me on my website, www.theghettobodybuilder.com. Y'all got any comments, questions, any ideas or topics for future videos? Drop a comment. I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as I can. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated.